I'm Edward, means Prosperous Guardians, Edward Rudd out of Oklahoma City, and having one of the best times of my life for an old guy who was pretty much retired and just investing in real estate. I'm a licensed broker, I'm on the board here. Life comes pretty easy for me, it always has. I started out as a school teacher and a coach, and didn't make very much money, so I always had to moonlight, so I had to learn how to get into marketing and selling somewhat. And went into insurance, and then moving over in there, moving up through the ranks of management, eventually rose to the top of American Bankers Insurance out of Miami, Florida. They were the fifth largest company at that time in the world, special products. And they trained me because when I started out selling, I was the world's worst. All I had in the refrigerator was Kool-Aid and potato salad and a very upset wife who assured me that I better get it together. So I studied a lot, and I spent a lot of time developing myself before I could be good in the marketplace. I had to have it together. It's like football, you got to get a coach to learn. So I met some people that would teach me and coach me, and I'd seek out the big producers and buy their breakfast or lunch. And it worked. I got selling more and more. I think, one year I think I sold over 450 or 480 policies in 8 months, won trips to Acapulco, and my wife was real happy then. So was I. But then, and then that company had some problems. I went with another company and went up and helped develop them. We were selling other insurance products. I was vice president of their insurance marketing division, and they had referred to prepaid legal as part of our operation, and did real well. My biggest reward was in stock. I had several 100,000 shares of stock, and when the stock went on the American Stock Exchange, it was a wonderful day. But in the meantime, I learned more about marketing. I learned about health. I started studying a product we had, which was fruits and vegetables in capsules. I started studying alkalinity and disease. I have a hobby I collect rare books. I found one about the Hansacuts, and these people lived 140 years old. And it was because the water that they drank was ground down from glaciers, and they washed in it, and they bathed in it, they drank it, they cooked in it, they raised their vegetables, and they had incredibly good health. Still got the book, still show it to people, part of this thing. When I came into this product, and I go to the health food store, if it's not at the church or the library, which especially the library is a favorite haunt, so is the health food center. We have a really good health food center here in Oklahoma City, wonderful people. And I went in one day, and Dr. Dan Soloway, I always call him doctor, he's got a couple of doctorates, genius of a man, said, "Ed, there's a life-changing product in the back of the store." Well, that's all he had to tell me, and I got in the back, and I encountered Mr. Barnett, tall fella, real nice looking lady, this Becky. Becky House is one dynamite lady, one of the hardest working, wonderful people. And even the founder was there, first trip he'd ever been to Oklahoma. And I sized people up. As a reviewer and interviewer, I would interview 50 to 60 people a week in one of my previous career slots. And so and plus I coached basketball. You get to size people up. And these people were what I call okay. There's good people, there's bad people. We see through each other like a pane of glass. These people were solid. So I said, whatever your best deal is, your top deal, you want cash or check, I'm in. And I didn't know exactly what they were doing, but I figured since they were a new company, I knew I had some gifts and maybe I could help them out, and I knew they could help me out. And I like the success I've had so far. It's fun. It's fun. And when Becky comes up with these phrases like, we link arms. A guy said to me, well, what do I do now, Ed? Well, we link arms. Get your checkbook. I'll show you how it works. And he's in there, and I know how to overcome the fears. People have a lot of fears. They come into a program. They're afraid because they've never been shown what the activity and knowledge is or the proper way to do things. They've never had somebody lock arms with them and go step for step with them. So that's where my success in the past came when I moved up to those companies, was through teamwork. Recruit them well, find out their strengths, their weaknesses, and partner up with them. I never put them out alone. I'd always go out or have my people or managers go out the first 8 to 10 calls. You'll be very successful in this, whoever's out there, if you learn the activity knowledge, if you go ahead to the back office, and sometimes I've got to look at something 5, 6, or 7 times. But when I got it, and it's in here, and in here, and here, I got it. And I can share it. So this is what I share with you. The company's growing. They're constantly improving. they're a work in progress. I've seen some of the new products that are coming down the chute, so we're at the right place at the right time. The University of Pittsburgh did a special show, I think it was liquidassets.org, where they showed all the bad aquifers around America, where over 40 million people are drinking bad water. I had a short stint as an adjuster for Aflac, the duck company, the disability, and I passed out checks to the widows of cancer victims, and found out there were whole towns that the aquifers were poisoned. And the Aaron Brockovich is a movie you all ought to look at. This product, the alkalizing of the water, the health benefits of the glacial element of it, the antioxidants, and it's put also in the nano-silver bactericidal pitcher. This stuff is just brilliant. The man took 8 years to develop it. I thought, I can't believe this is happening to me again. It's great. So, to me, I'm having fun. And as you get into it, and you get over the awkwardness, and you learn what to do, and you learn the steps, and you learn the music, it's just better and better. I think I'm right, and working with other people, and it doesn't, some people I know, I'm going to have to talk to them 5, 6, or 7 times, but they'll come around. But I'm getting better at it, and I'll share anything.